Cheers lads and ladies, today we are currently on the way to Wintec, done my normal routine. I slept in a little bit early, not unintentionally, I intentionally did that because I wanted to make sure I was fully rested. I went to bed my normal time. You can say it's cringe or whatever, but I do in my mind have a set bedtime, so then if I stay in routine, I'm more likely to be more energized and awake, because then I can have better trainings and I can go full balls to the wall, you know, like go hardy as. I had a mean feed, made sure I packed like my normal lunch, but I also packed extra carbs and also some extra food, so then I could fuel up and get ready. So boom, we just finished my winter class. It was pretty all good. The Thursday sessions are way better than the Tuesday ones. Munching back my banana all the way to my car. I got a gangster ass car park today, so don't have to walk too far. I made sure to bring my lollies and energy drinks so I don't have to stop off. I got it when I went to Pack and Save, and then I'm gonna munch those back, chuck on some banger songs, and then just lock in Nina's car park. Oh, look at those exhausts. Shiver Fizz lollies, Masashi energy drink. Bro, Geronimo, I'm gonna boost home. He's boosting home. Bro, that was 282.5 and I thought that was 292.5. Bro! Hey, that's fine. I prefer doing more warm-up sets to feel more warm. So we're gonna go 295, do one more warm-up. What about stoked with that 320. I haven't even watched the video. I want to see. Let's go. 280 times 7. Bro, I've got this new mental cue, the lock in my head, and it helps. When any rep like high rep stuff, I always believe you can always grind out an extra rep. Like 9 times out of 10, most people, even like me myself, like they give up too early, too soon. You just gotta grind those last reps. I always believe you can do one more rep. Like, especially high rep stuff, when you get into lower rep, I mean drastically heavier weight, then it's debatable, but let's go. Okay, so I just finished that 280 for 7, bro. I'm so stoked to get that. That's actually against I'm actually so glad, but I've kind of not badly, I just pulled more of it right there on that callus. Is gonna get caught, that thick piece of skin right there. Like, look at that. That will get caught every time I'm deadlift, and that whole thing will rip. So I've decided I was supposed to do at least one more set of that, but I'm like so conflicted in my mind whether I'm being a pussy right now or whether it's being smart. My initial thought is pretty much just finish up with deadlifts so that it doesn't get caught, doesn't tear, because if it tears and gets caught, that one, because how thick the skin is, going to be real bad. And some calluses, bro, they can take up to like 2-3 weeks to heal. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments, whether I'm being a pussy or whether I'm being strategic. I think I just got some bench and then accessories. I'm glad I got it, all glory to God, and yeah. That 160 moved pretty nice. I was happy with how it went, especially considering I didn't even like hype myself up that much. I'm gonna drop it down to, so the only reason I did a heavier single is because obviously we got a heavy bench session the next session. Also need to finish doing my seated rows. They're a different type of rows. I did them specifically to try mimic that when you deadlift, you bring your row almost down like that to activate your lats, and I wanted to mimic that, and then obviously a little bit of a row at the end, but that little activation at the start, that's what I wanted to mimic. You guys have probably noticed I've talked a lot about how me personally hyping myself up or getting locked in, and I can't emphasize that enough. I believe that you do need to lock in if you do want to have a great gym session. Obviously sometimes you don't, and you're just feeling good, but if you're having a great gym session without locking in, think how much better that could have been if you locked in and focused and didn't get distracted through your workout. What I'm referring to is things like going on your phone, and not going on your phone to just like listen to music or videos that help me get locked in. You won't see me go on Instagram just checking what people are doing, blah blah, on their stories. In my bigger gym session or bigger heavy lifts, I make sure I focus. Like this deadlift session, I prepped in my mind mentally like days before this. I was thinking about the deadlift, the number. I was also making sure I'm eating right food. So yesterday, you guys know I work at Domino's. I take pizzas home every now and then because I burn a lot of calories. Like today I'll likely burn close to 4,000 calories. I average around at least 3,000, so I'm burning a lot of calories. So sometimes to make sure I'm not going in a crazy deficit, I will have a pizza. It's not ideal, especially when I'm not bulking. It's not ideal. I do need to discipline myself a bit. I have disciplined myself a little bit, especially compared to when I first worked there. I was taking one every opportunity I have. Self-control, it's a key, it's a good virtue to have. Yeah, I made sure I ate healthy prior to the day before yesterday. I had homemade burgers. I didn't have any pizza. I made sure to have a good lunch. I made omelets. So I made sure I did heaps of foam rolling, so I didn't have any pain or DOMs or anything like that. I also did my stretching, and I made sure to have that discipline that night to be in bed before that and do all the stuff I do before going to bed. I have a routine, and I'm reading 2 books right now. David Goggins' books, Can't Stop Me, and How to Win Friends and Influence People, another one. And then I also do a little bit of Bible study before I go to bed. When it comes to my trainings, I focus, say, half an hour to an hour before my training, and I'm focused through the whole training. So I don't go on my phone, on Instagram, blah, blah, blah. I'm locked in. And I feel like if one thing you take from this is, especially your important gym sessions, lock in. Like, you won't see me, I don't go, well, obviously I train at home, but when I am in the gym, or when I was in the gym, I didn't go talking to people, asking about how their day was, or what they do on the weekend, stuff like that. I was locked in, and it frustrated me to an extent when people would do that, come up to me, and it's no disrespect against them, like, because obviously they're just being friendly, normal socializing, but nothing personally. I was just locked in, and I think you really have to focus. You have to, especially if you want to be great at something. I'm not saying I am great, but you have to lock in. Like, you can't be dipping in and out of all sorts of things, giving this a try, and then, oh, it doesn't work out, try this. You're not going to get anywhere. You have to give something a try, find a passion, and actually stick to it. And I guarantee if you stick to it, stay consistently seeking improvement, you will get good, and you will get better. However, if you're trying to do 3 things at once, you'll just end up being average at all 3. Whereas if you lock in one, you'll be great at that one. Bro, my freaking leg hit, my quad hit, hamstring, and my glute were cramping up, man. I just closed up my station. I'm just doing some Jefferson curl deadlifts, what's it called, with these 2 plates on there. Just I don't know, some injury prevention, and also, like, I do get quite a lot of tightness at my lower back. Not so much injury. Well, I have injured around there before, but it's quite healthy at the moment, I'd say. But I'm fried. I am fried. I'm gonna go finish up, probably have a feed. I need food, carbs, and protein ASAP. Have a feed. I think, yeah, 3.5 hour gym session, not too bad. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, chuck it down in the comments. We're road to 1K, so I think we're like, right now, like 630. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.